My name is Tatiana De Leon. I am the sister of Andy De Leon, whom 9 months ago endured a horrible shooting in Miami, and which led for him to be currently in a vegetative state. He has been in the hospital since that day, May 19th of 2021. He was working, he had finished his physical therapy assistant career, and he had started that week. Ironically, he was talking about buying his home and moving out of my parents' house. He had plans, he had goals, he was excited about life, and here comes this person, this angry, jealous person, and shoots my brother not once but multiple times, and that wasn't enough, and kept following him until he shot him in the head. Just to see him bedbound, tears coming out of his eyes, his body beginning to, kind of get very tense. His legs are turning inward as well as his arms. It's just devastating as a family to see.
Andy.
But I understand that, insurance is limited, and we come to that position where his insurance is no longer covering him being at Select. And while they've tried to do everything in their power to find another location for Andy, ideally it would have been a rehab. The social worker has worked hard in applying to all the local rehab facilities, and he's been denied because of his condition. Now we're being told that, he needs to go home. And so now the challenge is, well, going home, okay, great, let's take him home. Who's going to help us? And now we're being told that there's very limited help at home, that he'll only get a few hours a day. And as I mentioned earlier, he requires 24-hour care. It's not a luxury. It's not a luxury at all. He needs 24-hour care. And if I could take out my whole savings account, I would, but I still would not be able to afford it. And so I don't know what to do. I've called local state representatives. I've written letters to the governor. I've called everything I can do in my power, and I've just run out of options. And I just plead that somebody would have compassion and help us.